obviously we heard the news of the Timberwolves finalizing what many call a blockbuster trade, sending Karl-Anthony Towns to the New York Knicks. And we also dropped a video on the details surrounding the trade on the other channel, so check it out if you're interested. But there are some developments following this trade, with one of them regarding Donte DiVincenzo. So it says here that Donte DiVincenzo reportedly didn't like the idea of playing a reduced role with the Knicks, per Ian Begley. And he says DiVincenzo was probably going to be coming off the bench this season. Bridges would likely have taken his spot in the starting lineup. I can say confidently that DiVincenzo didn't exactly love the idea of playing fewer minutes / a reduced role this season. He was coming off a career year and helped the team win a ton of games when it was shorthanded. Now DiVincenzo, along with Jalen Brunson, Josh Hart, and Mikal Bridges, who the Knicks traded for in July, they were pretty much poised to be known as the Nova Knicks. But now that Donte is gone, the Nova Knicks are no more. And according to sources, this is why. Now, is Donte wrong to feel this way? In my opinion, not necessarily. Because as a competitor, when you see your career taking an upward trajectory, you're not going to be a fan of things getting in the way of that. And that's exactly what the Knicks did with bringing in Mikal Bridges. So I think anyone in this situation would feel a type of way, right? You've given your all to the franchise. You're coming off a career year, and the Knicks make this big move, and all of a sudden your career will take a downward trajectory, right? The minutes, the usage rate, all of it's going down for Mikal Bridges. And unfortunately, the NBA is a cutthroat business. If there is any way that the Knicks franchise can eliminate potential animosity in the locker room, they're going to do that. And it feels like Donte was through in this trade. Now, on a positive note, the addition of DiVincenzo does address some of the issues the Timberwolves had last year, specifically from the three-point line. Now, Towns was an excellent three-point shooter, but the Wolves as a collective unit was not. So DiVincenzo will certainly help stretch the floor and will be an excellent kickout option when Edwards and Randle are attacking the rim. So with last night's trade being finalized, the Timberwolves believe this will maximize Anthony Edwards' window. It says here the Wolves wanted to make sure Edwards could be on a competitive playoff team for much longer than just the next 2 years, and believe the flexibility this move provides will aid in that pursuit. Dealing Towns also could help them retain Reed, a wildly popular player in Minnesota who could be a free agent next summer. Now, remember, Karl-Anthony Towns was due $220 million over the next 4 years. The Timberwolves were under the first apron, so they had to get off of Karl-Anthony Towns' contract. And to be honest with you guys, Naz Reid, man, this guy is a baller. And I have to be honest, he did outplay Karl-Anthony Towns in this past Western Conference Finals, and the Timberwolves pretty much went all in on him. So with this move, with adding DiVincenzo, they have Julius Randle. It remains to be seen what the Timberwolves are going to do, man. So I'm ready for it, man. I'm ready for it.